Hey, that's pretty perfect.
Jesus.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going there?
Hi, this is the Daily Cringe, and today we're at
Anime North.
Anime North. Yeah. Woo! All right, so today we're gonna be going around interviewing a few people in cosplay, asking them questions like, who's your favorite anime character? Is it George Costanza from Seinfeld? Is it Frasier from Frasier? Is it Corey from Corey in the House?
That's my favorite manga, by the way, guys.
Exactly. Those are the questions that we want to know. We also want to be asking them a little bit of the questions from our Japanese word of the day, right? We want to make sure, do they know what dekachin is? Do they know what chinko bin desu ka means?
Shishio, what does that mean, guys? I want to know what this means.
Yeah, can we anadu?
Fuck off, plane.
Well, that's inconsiderate. Has he never heard of the Daily Cringe? Sure doesn't know the Japanese word of the day.
I bet he doesn't, dude.
But anyways, want to know if they want to, anadu, beto, shikimasu ka, So today, without further ado, we're going to be going out and interviewing.
Let's get started. Ikimashou.
Yeah. So to get things started, we're going to be doing Japanese word of the day, okay? This one's a little bit of a special one, okay?
Let's hear
I'm going
it.
to need your help with some scenarios, okay? Right?
I'm here to help, bud.
All right, so we have Watashi no Shinkasu wa Kasai desu.
Jesus, that's
All
pretty
right?
long.
I got to say it one more time, okay? Watashi no Shinkasu wa Kusai desu.
Okay.
All right? Do you want to know what that means, Ray?
I don't know what that means, so tell me, bud.
It means my smegma smells really bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what scenario should I be in if I had to use this phrase, David?
Yeah, so like you see a lady on the street, the usual, maybe you're at Dundas and Young.
Okay.
And you see a wonderful milady and you want to go and approach this milady.
Right.
By telling her that you not just only have smegma,
Right.
but your smegma smells also very, very bad.
Okay. So, I approached the milady, and as a gentle sir, I say, konnichiwa senpai here.
Of course.
Probably an older lady.
Yeah, probably say konnichiwa milady desu.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah. And then kind of introduce my name. Watashi wa Rei desu.
Okay.
What's your name? Should probably get like Sakura.
Oh, her name's Sakura.
No, Sakura actually.
Oh, okay.
For you English casuals.
Oh, English casuals.
All right. Anyway, so things are getting a little steamy.
All
I
right.
say something, she says something.
What is she saying?
Ray, it's getting a little hot. And I say, well, we should take this somewhere else then.
Okay.
And so I say we should go down to the Hilton.
Oh, wow.
Hilton Hotel.
So you're spending big bucks now.
You know what? I'm willing to spend a little bit of money. I'm not shy this time.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going up to her, and so before we get down to the Hilton Hotel, I gotta say, watashi no chinkasu wa kusai desu. And then she'd be like, oh, well, we should probably take a shower before we get started.
Wow. So get that, Raymond's not just spending the big bucks going to Hilton Hotel. He's also being honest, guys. He's being honest. And really, Japanese word of the day helps a lot. But if you're not honest at the end of the day, you're not getting any miladies. You gotta tip the fedora. You gotta say a little bit of konnichiwa, milady senpai. And then that's how you get things going.
Anyways, as was David was saying earlier, we gotta make sure you guys are on top of your game. That means no fucking up. Honesty, number one priority. Isn't that right, David?
Honesty is the number one priority, my
And then, Japanese word of the day. You gotta let her know.
Okay.
You gotta take a shower before you get things started.
You gotta let her know that your smegma doesn't smell too great.
Exactly.
All right? So without further ado, let's get the Daily Cringe rolling.
Here we go, guys. See you soon. hello, Daily Cringe. We got our first interview here. We have Mr.
Jan.
Mr. Jan. Yeah, how's it going, Jan?
Doing okay.
So far, so good. Is this your first time here, or have you been here before?
Been here before.
Been here before?
Yeah.
Nice. So how many times have you been here?
Maybe like 3 times.
About 3 times?
Yeah.
And so, like, have you noticed like a bunch of like a lot of people coming in compared to like most places, like last year, or? This is my interview number 2 here. So can I get your name, sir?
Papa John.
Papa John. Papa John, how you doing today?
Pretty crispy.
Pretty crispy. Pretty crispy. Good. So it's like worse than like most times that you've been here compared to Saturday.
Yeah, but that was 2 years ago.
Right,
That's
right.
why I'm not consistently going in anything.
So it's safe to say like there's been a heavily increase of people coming in.
Yeah. Generally, like
Right,
the
right.
tickets are sold out. Kind of annoying.
What exactly brings you to Anime North? Is it like just checking out the cosplays, checking out the dealer's room? Like, what are you here for?
The dank memes.
Dank memes. So there's nothing really significant for you at the moment for it comes to panels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
All right, nice.
My favorite anime?
Yeah, your favorite anime?
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2. That's actually one of my favorite animes as well.
Yeah, just look around because I've had a friend who has never been here.
Right.
So yeah.
So you're just showing him the ropes, pretty much.
Rather than showing the ropes, just going there for
Are you familiar with Cory in the House?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. That's one of my favorite mangas.
They have the best action segments.
Yes, they do. So do you consider yourself like an otaku, like a really big otaku, or
Oh God, no! Please don't use that word.
or like do you consider yourself more of a weeaboo?
Oh my God, I'm cringing right now by you saying that. I don't consider any of that.
You're just an anime watcher.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with like any Japanese words?
Not that I can think of.
Not just think. Well, you have listened to our podcast before.
I have.
The Daily Cringe.
Yes, I
And
have.
have you not been taking notes, as I specifically said during our podcast? And are you familiar with any of the Japanese words, Japanese culture?
I'm not. I don't really care too much about those stuff
Right.
since I have no plans of staying there at all.
So it's not much of a big use for you.
Who define use?
Like you wouldn't use it to pick up some ladies, right?
No, God, no, I'm not.
Like dekachin. Do you know what that means?
Is that I need to take a shit?
No. It's like like big penis. That's all it means.
Okay. Yeah.
So like, do you consider yourself like a dekachin?
Maybe.
Like BBC in some places, BBC not.
Yeah.
All right. And how are you familiar with Boku no Pico?
I've only known to avoid it.
Avoid it. Like, what's so bad about it? I heard like some pretty good reviews about it. Like, what's the big deal?
Well, maybe in your perspective it might be nice, but I'm not into pedophilia.
Thank you, Christian.
All right. Thank you very much.
Papa John, why did that part out?
You caught me. That's my secret identity.
Anyways, I'd like to thank Jan for being our first victim of the podcast, our interview here.
Yep. Exactly the right word, victim.
All right, thanks, Jan.
Hi, this is the Daily Cringe. Now, first, I want to start off with your name, your date of birth, your your SIN number. Questions like these, your address, your phone number. Yeah, just give us a little bit of idea.
And so, what exactly are you dressed up as?
As you know.
as you know.
Yeah. I'm a psycho girlfriend.
You're a psycho girlfriend.
Yeah.
What are some passions you have, whether being sexual or anime related?
Me? I like to do poses and get down and just act fabulous and anime that I like.
What animes do you like? Do you watch right now?
Right now I'm starting Dragon Ball from the beginning.
Dragon Ball. Hey, David, we got a Dragon Ball Z fan over here. You want to step?
Who would you choose, Inuyasha or Mr. Roshi, for like a nice casual date on the beach side?
Inuyasha right away.
But Master Roshi though,
I know. But he's a pervert.
but he could teach you things. Does Inuyasha have a house?
No.
Master Roshi has a house by the ocean. Now, for yourself, do you think it's more about the Dekachin in your heart or the Dekachin in your soul?
Definitely the Dekachin in my soul, you know. You get it feels really deep within.
How many memes are you getting this weekend?
How many memes?
Now, what do you feel about Boku no Pico? I think we need Donald Trump to make Boku no Pico great again. Okay, now when I say Boku no, I want you to say Pico, okay? So, Boku no,
Pico.
Boku no,
Pico.
Boku no.
Pico.
That's perfect, that's perfect. What's your favorite part of Boku no Pico?
The ice cube.
She knows. Wait, did Ray say that part? Okay, we've been like asking Ray if we could put an ice cube on his nipple for a long time.
This is your host Ray, and we have Mr.
Stanley.
Stanley here. Stanley. So, is this your first time coming to Anime North, or have you been here before?
I've been here, I think, 4 times.
4 times?
Yeah,
All right.
4 times.
You might remember Julia from one of our newest episodes, actually, called what was it called?
I don't know, but I was really high on that show. That episode.
We have to cut that.
And so, like, how do you feel about the Boku no Pico?
Well, I don't even know what that is. Like,
You don't know what the Boku no Pico is?
honestly, no, I don't. Like, and I'm ashamed that I probably should.
This is very trendy right now in North American culture, and so is Japan. They actually opened a Boku no Pico themed Taco Bell in Japan. How do you feel about this?
I don't know, man. Is it hentai?
Kinda, more like borderline pedophilia though.
Oh.
Real questions now, because really on the podcast we want to ask the questions that really hit home.
Okay.
I want to know if you could do a shadow clone jutsu, okay? What would you make your shadow clone jutsu do? It could be sexual. Actually, I'm looking for sexual.
I was just gonna say that.
No idea. I don't know a lot of anime and things.
Yeah, I don't really like watch the manga. I don't really read the anime, so
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
really not too sure.
I would make my clone put their fist in my mouth.
Put their fist in your mouth.
In my mouth.
Do you want to put your fist in the shadow clone jutsu's mouth? Or do
Yeah,
want them to-
I'd like to try that. I think
You'd
we
like to
should.
try
I
it?
think we should take turns.
Would you watch it with me?
Okay, but it has to be on Tuesdays. That's
Only,
my,
yes, we did agree. We will only eat ass
Only
on
on
Tuesdays.
it's my only free day.
Okay, what's your favorite anime, by the way?
Honestly, it's kind of a mix between Naruto and Attack on Titan.
It's Naruto. Anyways, go on.
Like, I just thoroughly eat out your asshole.
Yes.
Perfect. That's just the way I like
You
it.
might need a little bit of seasoning.
What hentai are you watching these days?
So I usually like to watch the incest ones.
The incest anime porn?
Yeah.
Ketchup though.
Oh, but just on the rim.
No, like I put ketchup in your ass.
Oh, you put the bottle and then you
yes,
squeeze it.
squirt like
Okay,
like a
that's
big
cool.
squirt.
Why? Why is that?
I don't know. There's just something about it. Just
Which season are you
turns
on?
on the switch. Season 4, episode 3.
Yeah. What arc of the hentai are they on?
You mean the arc of the hentai?
The arc. Like in that.
Like Noah's Ark?
Ah, guys, it's like about 30 degrees outside right now, and there are people wearing like full-on costumes, like cosplay.
They do it.
Like they got the cloth, they got like all this makeup on, and like it's everything. It's crazy how like these guys are willing to like sacrifice just a few hours just to have fun and just show off their cosplays. And it's absolutely amazing.
Pop the word anaru pero shikumasu ka.
Exactly. Like, do you want to eat my ass? Like, I want to eat your ass by all means.
Will Ray find the meaning of Boku no Pico? Will David finally meet the body pillow girlfriend of his dreams? Will Papa John's remain crispy? Find out on the next episode of The Daily Cringe.